Hello everyone again. In this video, I'm going to talk about the role and importance of institutional innovations, in other words, the new market structures in the sustainable agricultural development. When we talk about innovation, it is obvious that this notion is not only limited to technological innovation. In fact, most so-called technological innovations are really socio-technical innovations. So why? Because the organizational competencies, business-to-business linkages, and industry structures more broadly have to be renewed as well. So it means that innovations are essentially collective and require a system or network of individuals and organizations in order to ensure that new practices and processes are successfully adopted. When it comes to the institutional innovations are the new rules and the ways of organizing the relationships between the different actors in the food system and bring together the actors in the food system who have not traditionally worked together. In the context of the sustainable agriculture, institutional innovation means the mobilization of resources such as knowledge, skills, practices, technologies, and organizational arrangements for producers to be able to practice sustainable intensification. Because sustainable agricultural development is possible only through an administrative system that brings together land, labor, capital, and organize them according to the principles that go beyond the household subsistence. So why institutional innovation is important and needed? Because among the range of incentives that might motivate farmers to adopt more sustainable practices, focus is given on the role that institutional innovations could play in the transition towards sustainable agriculture. Because the transition to sustainable agricultural development requires jointly coordinated efforts from a wide range of stakeholders and organizations that are involved in agricultural activities, so that there is a need to find the consensus to make agriculture and food system more sustainable than in the past. And food systems that rely upon the sustainable production methods push the boundaries of the traditional roles of institutional and market intermediaries. Both old and new actors in the food system are taking on a wide range of roles in the linking farmers with the markets for their products. Actually, these actors are composed of local institutional and infrastructural environments and include a range of organizations that provide support for the producers to learn sustainable techniques as well as help them to market their sustainably produced products and services. But within a space of political commitment to sustainable agriculture, why I mention the political commitment? Because almost all countries have pledged to achieve sustainable development goals until 2030. That's why, within the space of political commitment to sustainable agriculture, more evidence is needed on how farmers and organizations could play a role in the transition process towards practicing sustainable agriculture, and more specifically, what the motivations and the driving forces are for them to do so. The institutional innovations actually include the participatory guarantee systems, multi-stakeholder innovation platforms, and community-supported agriculture. This is the end of our second video. In the third video, the next video, I'm going to talk about the frameworks and the methodologies or approach to measure and assess sustainability. See you in the next video.